To me, 12 months of prison, 11 payments on the caddy, 10 porns with Bobby, 9 strippers dancing, 8 horses laughing, 7 gallons till empty, 6 outstanding warrants, 5 golden fake earrings, 4 cops from Tulsa, 3 Red Bull tall boys, 2 blunts, a swisher, and a bag of shake mixed with stems and seeds.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
On the 12th day of Skimask that scumbag gave to me, 12 months of prison, 11 payments on the caddy, 10 porns with Bobby, 9 strippers dancing, 8 horses laughing, 7 gallons till empty, 6 outstanding warrants, 5 golden fake earrings, 4 cops from Tulsa, 3 Red Bull tall boys, 2 blunts, a swisher, and a bag of shake mixed with stems and seeds.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Your court television news starting now.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a breaking news update with your host, NJCourts, here at the NJCourts TV news station. Want to say a big thank you to everybody for joining me again on this kind of last-minute notification. About 15 minutes ago is when I put it out. Got almost about 130 people in chat. So again, huge thank you for everybody for joining me on this last minute notification. But as many of you know, it's how we do it. Okay, we've got a lot of breaking news that we always break on this channel. And if you don't got that notification on, you're most likely going to be part of the nothing wrong with the shout out replay gang. And actually, before we start off, I want to say happy Friday and Brandy celebrating a 6-month membership anniversary. You are now an official OG of the NJCourts TV channel. And I want to say thank you so much for your continued support, my friend. You're now going to have this OG loyalty sticker next to you. And for your continued support, Brandy, this gavel slam goes out to you. Hey, and if you got them, spam them if you got them. You know who you are. Getting this show started the right way. Oh, man, this must be an OG anniversary day because we got Joe G. 1, a member of the Mod Squad, and 2, an official OG. Another member for 6 months. Joe G, thank you so much for your continued support, my friend. And I want to say thank you for your help as being part of the Mod Squad. Joe G, this gavel slam goes out to you. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let's get this breaking news update started, shall we? And I hope you guys enjoy the kind of, we're getting near the holidays, so I figured we'd play a little bit more Christmier, or what do you want to say, Christmas time, music, whatever you want to call it. And I know that wasn't like official Christmas time music, but it was our version here at the NJCourts channel of what we call Christmas time music. All right, so here's your update, okay? Well, before we start, we're definitely going to finish shouting out all our jury members having anniversaries today. And we've got Deanna. Deanna's celebrating a 2-month anniversary as a member of the jury. Deanna saying, hey, everyone. And oops, as a matter of fact, they forgot to read everybody's messages. Brandy said, hey, NJ, happy Friday. Joe G said, yo, NJC. And we've got Deanna celebrating a 2-month membership anniversary here as a member of the jury, and says, hey, everyone, Deanna, thank you so much for your continued support, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let's see here. Where were we? Breaking news. All right. So I want to say just right off the bat, this breaking news, although it's going to be broke by myself, is not actually an interview coming from myself for the channel. In no way, I'm going to already say this right now, am I endorsing nor am I associated in any way with the channel. As a matter of fact, that has put this interview, okay? And as you saw in the thumbnail, kind of in that little picture in the right-hand corner, you saw, if you kind of squinted your eyes, you'll notice who that person was, okay? Many of you know them by their nickname, many of you know them by their legal name. This evening or this afternoon, we'll refer to them as the IP2 Wiki channel, I believe is the channel that was premiering this said interview. So here in a minute, we're going to go ahead and just pretty much, what would I call it? Share their interview, their video that they just premiered a few minutes ago, because it's very interesting. I'll tell you why. One, it has to do with Skimask Andy, but two, it has to do with Skimask Andy while he's in jail. And that has a lot to do with our coverage, right? Because here at this station, we are covering the legal aspect of the Skimask Andy court case. Now, I want to point out something just first off the bat. Again, this is not my interview, so I'm not trying to take any credit for this. I'm just simply premiering this because I know a lot of you don't follow that channel or that individual, and many of you probably wouldn't even have any clue as to that this interview happened today. So that is why I'm premiering this right now as breaking news, but I will come out right off the bat and tell you that it is not my interview. No, it is not. As a matter of fact, I personally, one, am not going to put all the personal information that you need to communicate with people in that jail. If you want to, by all means. But two, I'm not too sure the legality of doing that type of interview. And I mean, it wasn't streamed, but, and again, it doesn't matter because here we're just a news station. So at this point, because it wasn't my interview, I can premiere it, okay? I'm just going to be commenting on said video. But me personally, I don't know. I think we're teeter-tottering a little bit on that kind of line of, you know, the legality of said such interviews. But either way it happened, and either way we're going to premiere it. So with that being said, let's jump on over to the IP2. I believe that was the channel that was premiering it, and I may be wrong, but give me 1 minute. As a matter of fact, actually, before I even do that, let me just get my chat set up here. That way I can see all you guys in front of me. Let me get chat set up in my phone. Oh, I already got you guys up here. I can see all those awesome emojis that the members of the jury are spamming out there. I want to say, one, again, thank you for everybody for taking the time out of your day, especially on such a wonderful, it is TGIF Friday. Almost time for Christmas time. You know, it's a wonderful time this year, and I hope most of you are enjoying your holiday season. For those that may be having a rough one, hey, I hear you. I've had plenty of those, okay? And again, like I've always said, if you just ever need somebody to speak to, just to hang out with, you know, whether it's a phone call or just some, you know, chatting through Instagram, reach out to me by all means. But I want to say this. I want to say thank you to all my mods for taking the time out of your busy day for being here. And I want to say a huge thank you to all the members of the jury for your continued support and for you taking the time to be here and all the time, okay? Because I want to say not only is this the #1 chat on the whole YouTube streets, we've got the #1 just membership group, whatever you want to call it, club. I just call it the members of the jury that I think even exist on the whole YouTube channel, universe, whatever you want to call it, okay? So thank you guys for being super cool. And again, thank you all for your support. All right, we got all the thank yous out of the way. Let's get this interview started. Again, not my interview. I'm just going to be showing it and commenting a bit on it. Absolutely. All right, so let me just get it pulled up here for you. And, and before I start losing some of you, because I know once I play the interview, a lot of you are going to go boop, boop, and rightfully so. That's all I'm going to be doing is just breaking this news. I didn't have anything else planned for today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing an end-of-week show, and that's going to be on Sunday, okay? So that was going to be the next time I was planning on seeing you guys. So, but as always, if there's any breaking news, I will break it for you, Okay, so nothing too long today. Just going to premiere this interview that I'm assuming happened today, based on the date that the creator of that channel put on that video. But I may be wrong, and we'll find out here soon. But depending, and I think it just uploaded. I've just received the okay from the NJCourts legal department to actually be able to premiere a video that was nicely handed over to this channel via email by an anonymous viewer, I guess, that happened to be at one of Skimask Andy's online courtroom hearings that I was present, but I just at the time was not recording per the request of the judge. But through our legal department, reviewing this video, I have been giving the consent that I have every right to premiere that video. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have an exclusive bonus for you. I will actually be premiering a short, brief video of what apparently, what I saw, what this anonymous viewer saw from Skimask Andy's last courtroom appearance. Okay. So stay tuned for that. We'll actually premiere that as soon as we finish looking at this interview that just got premiered by this other channel about probably 20 minutes ago. All right. And then once we listen to that, we'll do a little commenting on it, and then we'll go ahead and premiere the other video I had for you, okay? So here we go. La, la, la. Thank you for your patience. Just be a minute. Yes, and it looks like the channel is IP2 Wiki Info. So credit does go out to this channel for the video and interview. Let's go ahead and premiere that. I got it here ready to go. Let me just share the screen. There you go. Again, we are premiering this video for commentary purposes only.
Hello, everyone. Alexandra Mayers here with a special IP2 Wiki Info update in regards to the status of Skimask Andy, aka David Deku. Yesterday, I received an email directly from Ski due to the help of his dear friend Elizabeth, requesting that I reach out to him for an interview. Today, surprisingly, I was able to make contact with him, and he had a few things to share with the public, especially his fans, friends, and supporters. I wasn't expecting to get through to him, and though I was able to record his end of the conversation, you won't hear my side of the conversation. But regardless, hopefully all of you will enjoy this video update.
Right. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I'm trying to stay visible because
again, I am just going to interrupt the premiere of this video just to once again say that this channel, NJCourts TV channel, has again no association to this channel, IP2 Wiki Info. We today are just going to be premiering what appears to be an interview that was done by the host of this channel, which appears to be Alexandra Myers, however you pronounce it. And I believe, according to that individual, it appears that they are the one conducting said interview. Okay. So again, I just wanted to interrupt the video just very quickly to say this video is just being played for commentary purposes only. And again, we are not associated with said channel or even this interview being played. Thank you guys and enjoy.
if I take my face off the screen, it's some weird technology, so I don't know how much you can see. Let me try and get closer. Let me try and get close. How's it going, though? Kind of a... gotta put my face perfectly in. There we go.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, thank you, Alex, for taking the call. It's going to go in and out because the software sucks, but I want to say thank you first to you, and then to the Skis Angels. I want to say I miss you guys. I love y'all. I'll be hopefully out very soon. I go back to court on December 28th, and they might let me out on time served, but just to make sure everyone has a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Yes, I'm a political prisoner. I'm just kidding. I'm in here on a the same crime as the original when I got in a fight with my brother. So it was a self-defense thing for people that follow my story. They know a lot about what's going on already. But
I am going to interrupt this commentary purposes only right now to say this. That individual is incorrect, Skimask Andy. He is not serving jail time right now because of anything having to do with the original offense of him allegedly assaulting his mother and brother. This has to do with the fact that he actually had multiple warrants issued out for his arrest, one including a revocation of bond, which, yes, does have to do with that original hearing. But the reason he's in jail is because he was given a probation instead of jail time and didn't even show up to that probation. A warrant was issued along with other warrants, which we won't get into right now. And that is the reason why he is incarcerated right now. Okay? Just wanted to clarify that up. All right, here we go. Also, you can't say I wasn't using it for commentary purposes only. All right, no more interruptions. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think now I got to find it. Where did it go? Oh, man. Oh, there you are. Ah, there we are.
Yeah, that's basically the legal situation, just waiting to get out. Yeah, I should have thought of something important, some giant manifesto or something, but it's just good to talk to you. Yeah, so I can send emails and it only costs me 25 cents an email. So if anybody wants to email me, I'm not exactly sure what my email address is to start it off, but they could give an email address to let's see, either Milltown or Elizabeth that would be able to tell them how to email with me. So.
Oh, we're definitely, and again, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, and kind of, I don't. We are definitely taking a pause for the cause because we have a $10 super chat from Cesar Hernandez that says, super sticker. Ooh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, I see it. There we go, Cesar. Much appreciate your support, my friend. I appreciate that $10 super sticker. And this gavel slam goes out to you. There we go. Oh, and just to mention, you guys, that is a 25 cents per email. I guess is what Skimask was trying to say. And again, I don't know how that works. I do know in addition to paying 25 cents per email, you will have to also give a lot of personal information out, including your social security number, date of birth, driver's license number. And I'm not kidding. Not kidding. But again, I'm not discouraging you to email the gentleman. Just please keep aware it's not the easiest thing to do. SoCal, thank you so much. SoCal with the $5 super chat that reads, working but listening. Thank God it's Friday, y'all. Damn, he got bald and his nose doubled in size. What the F, LOL. Well, SoCal, I think that has a lot to do with the fact that you can't use filters when you make these calls, okay? That's probably the main reason you're starting to see just a lot of, hey, I don't use filters either. This is the real me. But yeah, that's definitely a no filter interview for sure. SoCal, thank you again so much for your support. This gavel slam goes out to you. Spam him if you got him. This goes out to Cesar. Spam him if you got him. And this goes out to SoCal. Let's get this interview, I guess, continued. All right, here we go.
Yeah, thank you. I got to say thank you also. Thanks for reminding me. I have to say big thank you to Elizabeth because she's the reason that I was able to get your email address, and she's helped me out a lot all up until now. So thank you very much, Elizabeth. And yeah, and all my other supporters and viewers and fans, I appreciate you guys very much. I love y'all. Alex, I appreciate you very much because you've always been fair and honest in your journalism in regards to me. So that's why I reached out, and I knew you would update the masses. You see, there's hubbub and commotion about this jail, so it's a little loud. I'm not sure how I sound. We can pretty much send emails from 9 in the morning until 10 p.m. at night. So it's instant, more or less, like an instant messaging. If people can pay 25 cents the first time to send me an email, or I can send them the first email and pay 25 cents myself. But after that, the emails are free. I think this call to get video visits is a bit different. You have to pay, I think, $5 or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works because I haven't really utilized this that much. But
how about a cash?
No, I just wanted to make sure everybody
coming.
knew I was still awake, alive, and around. So I won't be any very long. Worst case scenario would be 90 days from November the 21st, so about February 20th. But that's if I absolutely don't follow any of the rules and don't try to stay out of trouble, which I am staying out of trouble. I only, I'm trying to get out as quick as possible. Well, that's actually the reason I'm staying in jail is because of the attorney. I have a free attorney now, and I have relatively minor charges, so I'm not worried about. My first lawyer was $5,000 to get my felony false charge dismissed. This time, they gave me a public defender because I stayed in jail and I didn't bail out. So I'm kind of proud of myself. It's not easy to do when you could I could go manic and freak out and start badgering people and telling them, oh, get me out of here or whatnot. But I'm just trying my best to stay patient. So I got essentially a $2,500 coupon because that's how much they were going to charge me for a lawyer to fight this. And plus my bond was so high.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm definitely taking a pause right there. Okay. One, okay, the reason that David is still in jail is because it is not easy to bond a guy out that skipped out on his last bondsman. Okay, let's just be real here. Second of all, the reason that why he's still in jail is because if he bonds out, then he doesn't qualify for a public defender or what he calls his free lawyer. You see, man, I was hoping we were going to have a little bit of change from Skimask. Now, I know not much. He's only been in jail for a couple of weeks. Granted, although he makes it sound like he's been sitting there for a year already. Let me remind you, okay? He was arrested the day of Thanksgiving, okay? It's been just over 2 weeks, I think, okay? That's the reason why he's in jail, is because if he bonds out, he doesn't get his free lawyer, and then he's just back to where he was again, which honestly and sadly, just by the way I'm hearing him talk, it just sounds like he's going to go right back to just the same thing as to what he was doing before he got put in jail, which is just scamming and begging people for money to go on the never-ending road trip that is yet never to happen. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there's another big issue here with even any road trip from happening is you need some way to go on these road trips. And this person's car is in impound right now. And boy, oh boy, if he's talking about possibly getting out mid-February, I don't even want to imagine the bill that's going to be on that car to get it out of impound. All right. Now, I have a feeling that's probably going to be the first thing coming out of his mouth, which, I was really hoping, and this is what's kind of sad is, you don't hear somebody saying, hey, I've been sitting here and really thinking hard about changing my way. I'm going to get out and try to look for a job. I've just been thinking about my daughter and trying to provide her a life. No, this individual is literally gloating to the fact that they're happy to finally have some way to get on YouTube again and, shouting out Toad Army. Toad Army was disassembled like months ago, way before he was incarcerated. Same thing with the Ski Angels, okay? So I don't know if he's still delusional in jail, but he's speaking like he is. But the sad thing is this individual just sounds like they're going to go right back to doing the same thing that got him pretty much in jail, okay? And don't forget, they're hoping that they count the time that he's serving right now as time served, okay? Doesn't mean that they're going to. He's hoping, all right? So based on what Skimask says, it sounds like February 20th, or I think that's what he said. Mid-February was when he's thinking he's going to get out of jail. And that's based on if they give him a 90-day sentence, which that's what he was going to get, but they gave him probation originally for the alleged assault on his mom and brother, which They dismissed the assault, the felony assault on his mother. He had to plead guilty to the assault on his brother. Instead of giving him 90 days of jail, they gave him probation, which he didn't show up to. So that's where he's getting this 90 days of jail, is he's assuming they're going to give him the 90 days since he didn't do his probation. And if he gets time served, he's assuming they're going to start those 90 days from the time he got put in jail. Again, I can't speak for the judge, so I don't know how that's going to go down. I think we'll have a better idea come December 28th, when you heard it from his mouth, you've heard it from here, is going to be his next hearing. But on a positive note, he does look healthy. He looks like he's either on some meds or doing better. But like I said, me personally, I'm just a little disappointed to see that he sounds like he's just going to go right back to doing what he was doing before he got put in jail. So for those, especially his family, that might have been really hoping that they were going to see some change, I don't know. And again, you got to remember, this isn't David's first rodeo, not even second, not even third, not even fourth time in jail, okay? I don't think I can even count how many times he's been in and out of jail on this one hand, at least. Not going to say two hands, but for sure one hand. So I'm sure he's probably told, including his family, ex-girlfriends, other friends, many a times, the same line of, yeah, I promised this, I promised that. But I mean, he said it here. He said it. He was going to go back to streaming as soon as he got out of jail. So I hate for, like I said, his family and friends to have to hear it this way, but and maybe these extra additional month that he might stay in jail might change his attitude, but I don't know. Like I said, this isn't the first time he's done a 1 year plus stint, and look where he's at now. So yep, Black Eagle definitely back to begging is what I'm thinking. And he's, you know, I'm not trying to discourage his positivity in any way, but if I was him, I would be more concerned about, like somebody said right now, where's he going to live? You know, what is he going to do for money other than go back to begging, I guess, again. But hey, again, it's not my concern anymore, especially going into next year. I'm just going to finish up any legal coverage I have of this individual, and that's it. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. I think I just missed a donation that came through. I did. SoCal. Thank you so much, SoCal, with the $5 super chat that reads, if you don't miss seeing this piece of shit stream, let's fill the chat with ones. Well, there you go. Let me see them in chat. If you agree with SoCal, ones in the chat, baby. And I'll start it off right here. Thank you, SoCal, for that $5 super chat, my friend. Spam them if you got them. And don't forget, we are not done yet. I'm going to go ahead. It looks like I have gotten complete access to this video here. So let me go ahead and just get it posted up. But again, after having our legal department review the video, we have been given the go-ahead and premiere it. Again, I want to thank the anonymous viewer out there that I guess was attending this hearing along with myself. That was not being referred to when the judge asked to not record. So again, there is a lot of just stuff that really, again, I'm not going to get into, but I know why our legal department was more than happy to say, yeah, no, you can air that. I just wanted to double check. That's all. Ooh, and excuse me, looks like I missed Hippie Music Girl, new member to the jury. I apologize. Let me see if I can bring that up here. Ah, there it is. Hippie Music Girl, thank you so much. New member of the jury. Everybody, welcome Hippie Music Girl the right way. Spam them gabbles if you got them. Hippie Music Girl, thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy your membership as a member of the jury. Don't forget, you got these really cool emojis you get to spam now, and you're going to be able to access a members-only tab anytime you go to the main channel of NJCourts TV. And you'll be able to click on that and see all the members-only stuff coming up. Or not coming up, that's we've already done. But members only, I will tell you now, we are going to be having an end of the year members only party that you do not want to miss. I will announce that here very soon. But in the meantime, Hippie Music Girl, welcome to the members of the jury. And spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let me get that video queued up again. Let me get this off of here. Oh, wait. I don't even know if I finished this yet. Let's complete the interview. I apologize. It's kind of one of those, once you've heard them before, you've heard them all type of things. But to be professional, let us continue and finish the interview.
That it would have been a astronomical hoops to jump through for people to get me out this time, because I didn't go to court last time, unfortunately. But you know, we all make bad decisions, so I'm staying in good spirits. I'm not working out or getting buff. I'm trying not to get too chubby in here, because you know jail's pretty sedentary. You just sit around a lot. But I got a haircut, not too shabby for jail. Oh, and I lost my face there. No, but I just wanted to find a way to reach out to my friends, my viewers, my supporters, and everybody that's helped me to be a streamer for the last 5 going 6 years, to let you guys know that I'm coming back to streaming. One thing, I don't have any allegiance or any alliance with any other YouTubers. So anyone that says they're a safe haven for my viewership or my audience is simply trying to siphon in. So another thing is, I'm going to try and get out this time and honestly let go of all the prior feuds that I had with other YouTubers, because you know it's a waste of energy and time. So I'm trying.
There you go. Did you just not hear that? If for some of you that didn't catch it, what he's referring to right now is what I believe is this kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it, but apparently Controlla has been titling her videos these last couple of days with stuff referring to like welcoming the Skimask Angels or Toad Army or something like that. I mean, long story short, it just sounds like she's trying to leech off of his old, viewers, which weren't many, but hey, anything counts for her, right? But again, apparently Skimask, even being in jail, has found out about this, even though this was just, I guess, a few days ago or just yesterday this happened. But there you go. This is what this man chooses to speak about on his interview. Instead of speaking about changing his life, spending time thinking about what he can do to be a better father, he's literally discussing the fact that he wants to remind people that he has no allegiance or no association to Controlla, is what he's referring to, and don't go to her channel. All right, so first interview, and he's discussing YouTube politics already. So that's, like I said, not trying to be the negative Sally here. I'm not trying to be the pessimist, but I don't see any change from this individual when he does come out of jail. SoCal, thank you so much. SoCal has just gifted 5 memberships to the jury. I want to say thank you so much, SoCal, for gifting those 5 memberships, and welcome 5 new members. This Gabble Slams goes out to you, all you new members. This goes out to you, SoCal. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say one other thing. I almost forgot. I was just notified by YouTube, as a matter of fact, that I now have the ability to gift, I think, 5 memberships a month. So I owe a gifted membership already to a member. Well, they're not a member yet. I don't think they are. There you are. Hold on, Miss Christian. I owe you a membership because you had somebody that actually purchased one for you. And now that I have the ability to give those out, let me see if I can do that right now. 1 second. Oh, I got to be on my YouTube stream. That's what it is. Perfect timing. This actually worked out right at the perfect time, because this only other thing I was thinking was I was just going to have to send the money over to Miss Kim. That way she could just get the membership herself. But because I can now gift them, let me see here. I don't see that here. Maybe they haven't started that yet. Hold on. Maybe I have to right click on the person. Let me see if I can do that here really quick. If not, I will figure it out because I did just get the email that said I can do that. Maybe it starts next month, but either way, let's see if I can do it right now since sounds like they just started it. Let's see. There you are. Okay, it's not letting me do it yet. So I think that might start next year. Either way, we'll get it handled, but I just wanted to point that out. All right. So let me continue this interview. And again, I apologize about the interruptions. All right, here we go.
And to kind of brainstorm some fun places to go or people to meet when I get out, but I haven't really started towards anything definite yet. But no, I'm glad that you called. I haven't even watched the sleep out of my eyeballs yet. So I was dreaming from jail, right? Hey, the sleep out of my eyeballs yet. So to go or people to meet when I get out, but I haven't. I'm going to try and get out this time and honestly let a safe haven for my viewership or my ears to let you guys know that I'm coming back to streaming. One thing, I don't have any allegiance or any alliance with any other YouTubers. So anyone that says they're a safe haven for my viewership or my audience is simply trying to siphon in. So another thing is I'm going to try and get out this time and honestly let go of all the prior feuds that I had with other YouTubers because, it's a waste of energy and time. So I'm trying to kind of brainstorm some fun places to go or people to meet when I get out, but I haven't really started towards anything definite yet. But no, I'm glad that you called. I haven't even watched the sleep out of my eyeballs yet. So I was dreaming from jail, right? Hey, are you alive? Are you recording or are you live? Yeah, you are. Hey, so yeah, we're groundbreakers. Also, one more person I have to say thank you to is my friend Melissa as well. You've made she's very much a friend also. So thank you to everybody that I don't have time to mention name by name. There's hundreds of people if I was to sit there. So I appreciate you all very much. And Alex, I appreciate you very much. And thank you for calling. And Skis Angels, Skimask Mafia, Toad Army, all my friends, all my different factions of viewers. I love and appreciate all you guys. And I'll see you again live on a smartphone very soon. And so take care and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody.
There you have it. There's your interview. Again, that was done by the IP2 Wiki Info channel. Their host is Alex Mayers. That was the individual that hosted that interview with Skimask Andy. Again, I'm glad that he looks healthy. I hope he's getting the help he needs in jail. But on the other hand, again, just by the way, he was just discussing his plans on coming right back to doing what, in my opinion, is what got him in a lot of this trouble. I hope he just takes some more time to rethink that. I mean, I'll tell you this. These type of interviews, not only was it one that I wasn't going to put my personal information out there to do it, but two, I doubt he would want to do an interview with me. But three, realistically, even if he did, I probably wouldn't have done it just because I know that all this was going to do was just kind of give him just like say, for example, you have somebody that gets out of a rehab, right? They've been off of whatever drug of choice it was for a year. And I look at it as just like me being a drug dealer and going up to this person that's been clean, doing great for a year and going, hey, here's a free sack of, what it was. Now, granted, that's that person's choice to just look at it and go, nah, that's not for me. But you're really, 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 really fucking with somebody, especially somebody that just got out of recovery when you do put him in that situation is all I'm saying. And I think just by giving him a leeway or just even a little taste of him being able to, say, hey, look, YouTube, it's me. I got an interview. Listen to me. And I just feel it's kind of the same example, But again, that's just my personal way of looking at it. I personally wouldn't have done it, but it got done. It's here and it's why I'm showing it because I know a lot of you, aren't going to be aware that this interview was done because you don't follow this channel. And again, it has to do with his legal issues and why he's in jail. So, if it's something that has to do with that, I told you, we're going to cover it. If it's just banter, just other crap, I'm not going to get into that anymore. That was my promise to you all and the promise to the channel itself going forth and into the next year. So Just wanted to premiere that interview. I did not forget. Give me 1 minute, though. I am going to go ahead and get his last hearing premiered for you guys. So again, this will be a premiere. Have not had a chance. We did discuss this hearing. We know what the outcome of it was, but at that time, one, I didn't personally have a video of what happened, but two, if I did, I wasn't going to show it. But after one, receiving a copy of that video, and three, running it by the legal department and getting the okay, we're going to go ahead and premiere it, because I'm all about clarity. I'm all about freedom of the press. And the one big pet peeve I have is when people try to, say things that, one, are not constitutional, and two, are interfering in that freedom of press. Okay. So without further ado, give me just a minute and we'll get that premiered for you. Okay. Oh, and before I do, did not forget Brian Stowe. Thank you so much. We have Brian Stowe that just gifted 5 more memberships. So we've got a total of 10 new members today. Thank you, Brian, one, for being a member of the jury. Thank you for your support. And thank you for gifting those 5 new memberships. So welcome to our other new 5 members. And jury members, you know what I'm about to say. Oh, yes. And all you new jury members, you have no excuse either now. Spam them gavels if you got them. Welcome to all the new jury members. And Brian Stowe, thank you so much for your continued support, my friend. We did the gaveling today. Been a while. Uh-oh. Super Roofer with the $2 super chat that says, shh, check Instagram. Okay. And I'm going to check it. Oh, gotcha. Super Roofer, I will gladly refund those $2 for you because I appreciate it. And I'm sorry you had to remind me by doing it as a super chat. But thank you so much. And again, thank you for your hard work as being a member of the Mod Squad, my friend. All right. And hey, even reminders get gavel slams. Let me just put this gavel here back. Man, this thing's on its last. I'm telling you, we're gonna, not that I'm being cheap. It's just for nostalgia purposes, man. I'm going to gavel slam this till there's nothing to gavel slam. Super Roofer, this gavel slam goes out to you. All right. So let me get that video up really quick. One moment. Ah, there it is. Okay, I guess I can save it. Download. There we go. Ah, okay. I see what I got to do. Okay. All right, give me just 1 second. I'm having just a little quick technical difficulty. I just got to save it on here, and then it'll be ready to go. Is it this one here? It should be this one. All right. Well, and I just got some kind of like a little breaking news message here from my Instagram, but I'm getting some news that Hampton Brandon may have been arrested, possibly for domestic violence. And also, since we're talking about just quick little breaking news updates, I'm not sure as far as what the extent of it was, but you can see it on an actual, through clips and all. But it appears that SJC was apparently, I don't know, allegedly harassing one of his ex-girlfriends down in Florida, and the police were called, and they did detain him. I don't know if they ended up arresting him, But that happened yesterday, and you can see that clip online. But man, I'm telling you, this holiday season doesn't seem like it's getting any more quieter. But thank you. I will look into that. I will definitely look into that and see, what's going on with that story with the apparently Hampton Brandon possibly being arrested for DV. Thank you for sharing that with me. All right, let me get this video set up here really quick. I just got to render it really quick again. Just take me a minute or two. And then I'll get it posted. Video. There we go. Select. Actually, this will be a great time. Hey, Sunflower, celebrating a 4-month anniversary. Thank you so much for your continued support, Sunflower. And Sunflower has a message that says, thank you, Brian Stowe, for the gifted membership. Sunflower, hold on. Let me put my gavel together. Sunflower, again, thank you for turning 4-month anniversary, your continued support as a member of this jury. This gavel slam goes out to you. And if you got them, spam them in chat, please. Gavel, gavel, gavel time, my friends. All right. So I'm just re-uploading that video, and then we will premiere it. And yes, it is going to be a premiere. What is going on here? There we go. All right. While we're waiting for that to load up, I'm going to take a little sippy of my water. Cheers to everybody out there. Again, thank you for taking the time to join me this afternoon for that breaking news update. And we're going to continue today's breaking news update by a premiere of Skimask's last hearing that we talked about, we discussed, we know the outcome of it, but we didn't have a chance to premiere it because, one, like I said, I didn't have the video. But again, shout out to that anonymous individual for sharing that with me. And again, shout out to our legal department for doing your hard work and reviewing it and giving us the okay to premiere it. It's chugging along. It's chugging along. It is Friday, so I hope a lot of you have some exciting plans for the weekend. TGIF, especially those of you that have a Monday through Friday. It's probably getting cold. I don't care what part of the state you're in. I live in the Southwest, and it's already getting really nippy and cold in the mornings. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking a lot of vitamin C. I've talked to a lot of family and friends that are getting sick, and seems to be a common occurrence now. So, even if you're not a big fan of the face masks, you might want to bring those back. Or at minimum, just wash your hands, sanitize yourself, especially if you go out in the public a lot. But yeah, keep yourselves full of vitamin C, and I hope you'll be okay. Hey, let's see here. Thank you. I just got your Instagram. All right, let's see where that video is looking at. Halfway done. All right, let me jump back to chat here so I can see what you guys are talking about. Yeah, so apparently, like I said, I have just very little news about it, but I received some news that apparently Hampton Brandon may have been arrested due to a DV, domestic violence. And I know that, and again, you can see this for yourself through some of the other clip channels out there, but SJC just got arrested. As a matter of fact, we'll take a look at that while we're waiting for this clip to load up. Let me see if it's already out there on one of the main clip channels that we like to use. Let's see here. Oh, there's something on here about Hampton Brandon. Let's see. Let me look at it really quick and let me see if it's pertaining to what we're talking about, and then I'll share it with you. I don't think this is current. This might be a meme. That's like I said, I'm not going to share it unless I know what it is yet. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that has to do with what we just heard news on. I just want to see if I can find that clip of SJC getting arrested for you guys. But I'm seeing some news now about what happened to Hampton Brandon here on the IP2 forum. There's some pictures, so yeah, we might have some more news to talk about here in a bit. Let me see if I can find more info about that right now. But in the meantime, we're gonna premiere that clip. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's not loading up all the way on here. All right, no problems. So I could play it off of here really quick. Actually, let me do this. Hold on. I don't know why I'm not. I forgot. That's why I have this cable here. That's what's happening is it's just not loading all the way. So I'm just going to transfer it the old school way via the cable. But in the meantime, let me see if I can find that SJC clip. But give me 1 second just to get this transfer started. Weird. Can't seem to find the comment on the forum like I'd seen again. But no worries. Let's just get this premiere on the Skimask Andy hearing taken care of. Then we can worry about the other little bit of news. All right. There it is. Oh, that's a screenshot. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's do it this way. There we go. Found it. Got it. All right. Let me just pull it up here. Okay, I got you guys still there, right? All right, cool. You guys are still there? All right, I got it. So give me just a second. I'll get it loaded up here now. I'm assuming it's this.
Conclude your.
Yep, that's it. I got it. I got it, SoCal. I'm checking IG. So, okay, looks like we had questions about link memberships. All right, give me 1 second. I'll answer those questions first. And SoCal, thank you so much for your $2 super chat. And I did check it. I think that was what you're referring to, was answering the questions about the memberships. And thank you again for your reminder. This slam goes out to you. So, in reference to memberships, the easiest way to join is if you go to the bottom of your chat. You should see what it looks like here. I'll show you on my phone. Let me show you here. Cesar super chat. Oh, shit. I just seen this one. Thank you. Cesar with the $10 super chat that says, happy holidays, homie. Thank you for all the hard work this year. Cesar, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my friend. I hope you have a heck of a holiday season, and I appreciate all your continued support, my homie. This Gavel Slam goes out to you, and spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Cesar. And I think Cesar was also the one that I think had question for the membership. Let me show you. Thank you guys for spamming those gavels. I see them. So see this little thing that looks like a money sign right here? Look at, if you click on that, membership. Ooh, actually look at, I can do membership giving. Hold on. Oh, I thought that's where it let me do the membership I get to do as the content owner. I still got to figure that out. But that's where you would press to become a member. If you're on an iPhone, the big trick on the iPhone is you got to turn your browser into the desktop view. You can't do it like under the Safari browser. You got to go to YouTube under the desktop view, and then you should see under my main channel, you should be able to access the join link. There's also a link. Let me just put the link out there just in case this helps. But give me 1 second and I'll put the link out there. All right, here's the link coming right up. You should be able to press on that link and see if that takes you to where you're trying to, to join. I hope that helps. All right, without further ado, let's get that video premiered. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, I think that was what you were asking me about. SoCal, let's see here. And then thank you for reminding me about Cesar's donation. All right, cool. I think we're all caught up on those. So without further ado, you guys ready? Again, this was the hearing from, let me go back to oscn.net to give you the exact date. Oh, yes, that's right. This was the one that we didn't know was going to go down. I remember. This was the one that Ono had caught, as a matter of fact. This one was scheduled for the 10th, I believe. It was the day after his one hearing the one bond hearing. And then we had caught this one that I think he didn't even think we knew about. And let me just pull that up here. Just to give you the exact date. I just hate guessing. I want to say it was on the 10th. Oh, it was the 1st. It was on the 1st. That's right. His bond hearing was on the hearing before that. That was the 29th. Let me go back to my calendar just to double check something. No, that was the 30th. Let's see here. Yeah, Thursday was the 30th. The 1st was Friday, December 1st. Okay. So he had a hearing on the 30th. Then we found out while we were looking at that, or not on the 30th. I think it was the 28th. Give me a second. Sorry. You know, with all these hearings, my dates all. When did he have his last? And that one was for, let's see here. That one was for this one here, I think. Yeah, he had court on the 30th. There we go. Okay. I knew I wasn't going crazy. So he had court on the 30th. Then we found out about this on the 1st. Okay. So I was just like, all right, well, for shits and giggles, let's see if they actually, you know, I didn't know if it was just a mistake on the paperwork or if there was actually going to be a hearing that was actually, you know, scheduled. So I just went on the virtual docket, as you call it, and I waited patiently. And sure as shit, poof, there was Skimask Andy. Now, per that judge's request that day, the judge asked that I not record, but I was given permission to sit in and take notes. And that's what I did. And then I shared those notes with you. Okay. We did an update. But there was another individual. There was actually a few individuals, I can tell, because you can see who's in the room. I just didn't know, you know, who they were because they have anonymous or a name. I don't know who they are. And apparently there was a few people, but one individual that has stayed anonymous was in there, did record the hearing. Recording was sent to me. I let my legal department go over that recording. They gave me the okay and said that there is no jurisdiction that that judge has to say that you couldn't show that video. So we're going to premiere it. But before I do, Cesar, it looks like you figured it out. Great. I'm glad. And thank you so much. Cesar has just become a new member of the jury. So all jury members, let us welcome Cesar with that gavel, please, to the new member of the jury, Cesar. And again, thank you so much for your support. You made me a new member of the jury, but definitely not a new member to this channel, my friend. And I appreciate all your support. That gavel slam goes out to you. All right. So, without further ado, I know we've been patient. I know I've been like, hold on, I'm going to start it, and then I cut to something else. Here we go. All right. I'm just going to play it through so that, because I know through the last interview, I don't like to, kind of stop and interrupt the clips, but I will do it, especially because, like I said, I appreciate everybody's support. So I will always pause for a cause. But since you guys were already patient enough with me earlier, I'm just going to play this one through. If we do get any donations or membership shout outs, I will shout you all out as soon as the clip's done. All right. I promise. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hearing from December the 1st of Skimask Andy. I call it just kind of more of it's just a quick bond hearing. The only reason I'm going to show it to you, because why it even has any really just, I guess you'd call even life. I don't even know. That's not even a good word. Just even reason to even show it is just because it is interesting. Because from a person that says, hey, I ain't no snitch. Well, I'm telling you, this isn't the first time we've caught Skimask snitching. Oh, no, not even the second time. I'd probably say this is the third or fourth time. But here you go. I'll let you decide.
NJCourts.
Thank you, Your Honor. Shout out NJCourts.
All right. Okay, Mr. DeCou. Hold on, let me grab. I'm Judge Taylor. Let me grab your sheet here.
Can I address the judge?
Mr. DeCue, you shouldn't talk about any of the facts of your case.
No, it's not. This is about that. This person actually, he is recording because he's live streaming it live. There's like thousands of people watching right now. Excuse me. He's also came to 3 separate court dates from out of. He's just a stalker, is what he is. He's an obsessed.
Anita.
The one from yesterday is already on YouTube. He thinks he's being slick by saying he's not recording because he's live streaming.
Anita, is there a way that you can remove NJCourts?
Please.
I haven't had a chance to talk to my IT guys yet.
All right. Well, we will. Let's go ahead and do Mr. DeCue, and then NJCourts, I will expect you to get offline. All right. So, Mr. DeCue, I show what you have today is a traffic ticket. It's 23. Hello? Yes?
Judge,
isn't it a violation?
You are the administrator, so you have to be the one that does that.
We tried to do that yesterday, and I was not able to do that.
It's like a
if
violation.
Someone is computer savvy and knows how to.
Doesn't seem so happy here, huh? He was pretty happy in that interview.
I disabled the camera, but I do not know how to. All right. Well, all I've done is disable the camera, I believe. All right. So, Mr. DeCue, what we are going to do today is you are in custody. You have a traffic ticket. It's failure to pay taxes due state. We're going to go on ahead and have this trail your other matters. And so your next court date is going to be for arraignment on December 4th, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. DeCue.
Judge, he's got a JTSD court date on 12/28. Do you want to just set it with that?
Yes, that sounds great, Anita. We will set it on December 28th at 1:30. It will be in front of Judge Wilson. She's in room 158. Thank you, Mr. DeCue.
Thank you.
NJCourts, you can please remove yourself.
You got it, Your Honor. That's me talking. I'm just joking around. Exactly. Guy was lying all over the place. So that you can be found in contempt of court for lying, David. And remember, you're a gangster, bro. You're the Midwest kingpin, dog. There ain't no snitching. But homeboy was crying. But kind of weird because he sure doesn't mind the attention when it's on his terms, right? When he was doing his lovely, in-prison interview. Ear-to-ear smile, baby. Like I said, glad to see the guy's doing okay in jail. At least he doesn't look like he's, getting, but who knows. But anywho, looks like he's getting fed 3 times a day. Hopefully he's on some meds. But again, I was really hoping to hear that, there was going to be some change from the dude. But just seems like we're going to hear. Here's where I'm guessing. And remember, the crystal ball is 8 for 8, okay? So pretend I got the crystal ball. Crystal ball. What do you see in the future for Skimask Andy once he leaves the jail? Okay, I got it. My prediction, or the crystal ball's prediction, is Skimask Andy will say that he needs $5,000 so that he can get his car out of impound because he wants to go on international road trip to show that he is a new streamer, that he learned so much from his 1-month stint in jail. He is changed man now. But he needs $5,000 in order for him to do any of that. How about the Cashapp? That's my prediction. Oh, man. Anywho, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, not going to stretch it out today. Just had a little breaking news. we went ahead and shared the premiere that came from the IRL News Time channel of their interview with Skimask Andy while he was currently incarcerated. We shared this channel's premiere after. Thank you again to that anonymous individual for sharing that video, and again to our legal department for taking the time to review that and giving us the okay. But we just premiered right now another video of showing the last hearing of Skimask Andy. Oh, yes. So again, that was December 1st. We now wait. If you heard the judge, pretty much all they did, like I said, it was nothing exciting. All they did was just attach that case that he was there for, let him know what his bond was for that. Remember, that was the fourth one that they hadn't caught yet, but they did catch it. Okay. Now, keep in mind, though, and I'm hoping, and again, I don't care, but for the legal system purpose and the justice system and for his victims' purposes, I care. But they haven't caught yet the fact that he has a bench warrant for failure to pay on the over $5,000 he owes the court. Okay. So he went in front of a judge then a whiles back, made a little deal that he had to pay $20, $25 a month to take care of that $5K plus, fees that he owes to all his victims and court fines. Well, he never made one single payment. So they issued out a warrant. That warrant, this is all public information, so you can fact check this all through the oscn.net website. And they still have not caught that. They've not caught that warrant yet, because he's even got a separate bond amount for that warrant. That if they did catch it, you would see now 5 charges or 5 cases on his little jail record docket sheet there. Okay, you only see 4, and that was what you saw there, was that judge catching that pretty much fourth case, that they let him know what the additional bond amount was. And they just went ahead and tacked that on to the other 3 charges that they're going to be arraigning him for on the 28th. That's the simplest way to put that. So that was from December 1st. Next hearing for Skimask Andy will be December the 28th. Let's see here. So, let's go to the see if we can get any video from the other 2 individuals that we just spoke about. I just learned of that news, and I'm just sharing it as it's coming. So it does appear, and based on what I'm seeing here, does look like Hampton Brandon was arrested. Let me see if I can get a video to show you really quick, though. And I think I found one here. All right, so let's check what's going on. It appears to be a video from this incident. I'm just playing it as I saw it here, so this is all new to me. I have no clue what happened. It just appears that Hampton Brandon, for some of you that may not know who he is another IRL streamer that hails from the IP2 community. Hasn't been as active as he used to be, definitely, in the streaming world. But he still streams every once in a while, and apparently he got himself some trouble. His arrest is near the end of the video. Thanks, Roofer. I'll go to that. Hold on. There he is. Let me go back to where they. All right, we'll just play it from right here. Beyond the badge, I definitely can see that. I definitely can agree with you on that. I don't know, but I can see that. Oh, there he is. Damn, they even had SWAT there? I told you. Man, I thought it was going to slow down for the holiday season, but boy, was I wrong. That does not look good if he's got SWAT involved. That's what I was going to say, Cesar. The only other thing I was going to say is maybe he got escorted. What up, Taylor Love? But then I see something about DV, so maybe hostage situation for the domestic victim, the victim of the DV. Yeah, this is all just new news to me. If you're interested on where you can find this clip, I found this on the IP2 community website. Roofer says, here, let me share this here.
Hello?
That's him.
Okay, sir, if you would, please tell us your name, spell your last name, and your position.
Yeah, it's Adam Sharkey, Sharki. I'm a lieutenant with the San Diego Police Department.
Thank you, sir. Can you tell us what happened this morning?
Yeah, so this morning about 1 o'clock, San Diego Police received a text to 911. Try that again. This morning, just before 1 o'clock, just after 1 o'clock, the San Diego Police Department received a 911 text, so a text to 911 that said that somebody felt threatened and they are being held hostage in an apartment here in the Claremont Mesa neighborhood. So police arrived, they began investigating. They gathered additional information that corroborated that someone was being held against their will inside the apartment here. They tried negotiating to get that person out safely. And around 3:30, that person did come out safely. And about 4 o'clock, the suspect then surrendered. That suspect has been identified as Brandon Grosso, Grosso.
That's him.
Is being arrested for false imprisonment, among other charges. And I also believe he's being arrested for committing a felony while on bail.
Okay, and this individual, you guys are.
Hold on, I'm going to
re-listen
to that. Hold on.
Touch on that a little?
Yeah, I can't get into those details at this point. There's information that we're still working on.
Some sort of influence.
False imprisonment, 4 o'clock, the suspect then. So police are reporting about.
Okay, sir, if you would, please tell us your name, spell your last name, and your position.
Yeah, it's Adam Sharkey, Sharki. I'm a lieutenant with the San Diego
Sounds serious.
Thank you, sir. Can you tell us what happened this morning?
Yeah, so this morning about 1 o'clock, San Diego Police received a text to 911. Try that again. This morning, just before 1 o'clock, just after 1 o'clock, the San Diego Police Department received a 911 text, so a text to 911 that said that somebody felt threatened and they were being held hostage in an apartment here in the Claremont Mesa neighborhood. So police arrived, they began investigating. They gathered additional information that corroborated that someone was being held against their will inside the apartment here. They tried negotiating to get that person out safely. At around 3:30, that person did come out safely. At about 4 o'clock, the suspect then surrendered. That suspect has been identified as Brandon Grosso, Grosso. He's being arrested for false imprisonment, among other charges. And I also believe he's being arrested for committing a felony while on.
Okay, and this individual, you guys are aware that he's some sort of influencer. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, I can't get into those details at this point. There's information that we're still working on as part of this investigation. Obviously, he was just taken into custody a few minutes ago. We still have to conduct the investigation into the false imprisonment. This may be a domestic violence incident, so we have to investigate the domestic violence aspect of this. So it's still very early in the investigation. The good news is everybody is safe. The suspect is in custody, and the neighborhood can get back to them.
Okay, you said false imprisonment, so she wasn't being held with. Can you explain that?
Yeah, so false imprisonment is a criminal charge under 236 of the California Penal Code, where somebody's being held against their will. So false imprisonment is just the legal term for it.
I was confused. I thought it wasn't legit. Her claims weren't legitimate.
Yeah,
So
someone being held against their will, and then obviously there's some nuance as far as being held hostage. There's a separate section for being held as a human shield.
Mhm.
That doesn't seem to be the case here. It appears to be someone who's being held against their will in a domestic violence type incident where everybody is safe. Now, what kind of force or fear was used as part of that false imprisonment? That's part of the investigation.
Okay.
Now, he was thought to be armed at one point. Have you found any weapons yet?
So the Special Weapons and Tactics team and the emergency negotiators were called out because this was deemed to be a potential hostage situation. SWAT team officers are currently inside, rendering the room safe, making sure there's nobody else inside the apartment. And then if there's a need to search or obtain a search warrant, things like that, that'll take place. But we're still very early in that process.
Can you give us the address? Do you have an address?
I don't have it handy. I can give it to you once we're off camera.
Anything you'd like to add, sir?
No, I think we're good.
Thank you. Was the female injured?
I don't believe so.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And what was his?
Damn. Yeah, sounds like definitely something that NJCourts TV channel will definitely be investigating. I can tell you that. Just to make some clarifications here, although Hampton Brandon, although he was residing in Florida last time, I had kind of been actively watching him a bit. It appears that he is now this was in San Diego. So this is not in Florida because I think some people, unless you caught it, saw the writing on the ambulance or on the police, or hear what they're talking about. You might have thought right away, oh, this must have happened in Florida where he's from. No. This was in California, apparently, obviously in San Diego. So I guess he was back in California. And it does not sound very good. I'll tell you that. So there looks like there's going to be a lot more that this channel needs to investigate into exactly what happened. Obviously, you got the interview here and got to hear the preliminary, facts of everything. Obviously, there'll be an investigation going on. And then from there, the DA will decide what charges they're going to press, or not press, but charge Mr. Brandon Grosso, I believe is his legal name, or otherwise known as his, IRL streamer name, Hampton Brandon. So I will definitely look into that. I'm assuming this happened early this morning, last night. So it's Friday. Yeah, definitely will be something I'll have more details on, hopefully by the beginning of next week, if not this weekend. But if you want to look at this clip yourself, again, this was played directly from the IP2. I'll give you guys the link here so you can just click on it directly. The IP2 forum here. Give me 1 second. That link right there will take you directly to this actual post that has the the video here that we just watched. So you won't have to look through it on the forum or anything. If you just hit that link, it'll take you directly to the clip we just watched. Now, some of you are wondering, what the outcome of this could be. Well, I'll tell you this. This individual has had a criminal record in the past in the state of California. So just keep that in account. It's probably not going to look very good. We'll just put it that way. Again, I can't really speak on it until I do an investigation on it and can find out more information as to, one, what this individual is going to be charged with, if they're going to be charged, which it sounds like they are. And then two, based on their past record, what possible sentencing they may be looking at based on the current charges and the past record. So I will try to bring you an update as soon as I can. I'll start on that as soon as we're done here. So, and then don't forget, I did mention about SJC. If some of you are familiar with him, another streamer that we'll just say hails from the IP2 community, even though he is banned, or I think they unbanned him. I don't know if they've already banned him. But for up until just recently, he was banned for a while. So, although I say he hails, he was disassociated by them, by that community. But I think just recently they unbanned him based on his kind of popularity or comeback from the prison stream that he was on, from Ice Poseidon's prison stream. But then I think they may have banned him again. I'm not too sure on that. But there is clips out there. I couldn't find one right off bat. I had just clicked on a link where I had seen what happened was through that same IP2 community website that we just watched this clip from. But as of off of doing a YouTube search, I didn't see any from that. But certainly you can find a clip from what happened because it was live from that live streamer from SJC. Then it was clipped. But yeah, it had to do with supposedly him allegedly harassing or stalking an ex-girlfriend of his. And then I guess a call got made and the police showed up and they did detain him. I'm not sure what happened any much further because that's when the stream ended. But it is something I will look into. So for some of you that may be following up on this news, this is maybe the first you heard of it. I will try my best to try to get you an update on SJC and for sure on what's going on with the Hampton Brandon incident that we just watched. Okay. Yeah, that's the show you guys. As a matter of fact, James Worley sent me a clip here. I'll share it, James. This is kind of one of the famous clips. A lot of you, or some of you may not even never seen this, but for most of you that have followed the IP2 community or Hampton Brandon more specifically, you're very well aware of this clip. But I'll give you a brief introduction into very little quick clip that I'll share with you to kind of give you a little introduction of who Hampton Brandon is. Hold on. Let's see here. All right, just give me a second. Sorry, I had to send the link to myself here. Here it is. Behind the white wife beater. That's Hampton Brandon. This is in Hollywood.
That nigga's fat. Showing his ass on camera. For a purple-haired white boy, you a fag, boy. Shut your gay ass up. I'll knock you out. Run up. I'm gonna knock you out, nigga, every day. Nigga, what's that? I'm angry. I got money to make. Yeah, man. Keep running. You a bitch. Keep running, you bitch ass nigga.
That's crazy. Yo, niggas.
Hey, you know where I stay at, right? Go beat your girlfriend up, bitch.
Pump yourself on the bitches. Yo,
Trigger
chill,
warning
bro.
for the
Yo,
language.
chill, bro.
We'll watch that one more time in case you missed it, but trigger warning for the language. For some of you that, again, are new to who Hampton Brandon is, he is the individual with the wife beater on, the one that, if you saw, got hit by the car when he ran out in the street. But let's watch that clip again. One more time, I will remind you, trigger warning for the language, and I guess for some of the if you're not into watching people get hit by a car, trigger warning for that. Apparently, it looks like he was all right.
You got to get this.
That's him right there.
You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. I mean, you trying to shout out your fucking money. Put out some money. You guys on YouTube. Brian Pumper, what's good, baby? Shouts out to Brian Pumper. I'm dealing with tweakers.
There was definitely a lot of content back in those days. Absolutely.
For a purple-haired white boy, you a fag, boy. Shut your gay ass up. I'll knock you out.
He got kind of discovered by Ice Poseidon and who brought him to light. Then he kind of did his own thing for a bit. Man, every time, I don't care how many times.
Keep running, you a bitch. Keep running, you bitch ass nigga.
That's crazy. Yo, niggas.
I can imagine.
Hey, you know where I stay at, right?
You just stepped it up and
Pump yourself on the bitches. Yo, chill, bro. Yo, chill, bro.
I'm pretty sure they were thinking a lot more bad things were going to happen, like lawsuit, police, but probably were a lot relieved when they saw that it was just Hampton Brandon and he just kind of ran off. But yeah, man, he got hit pretty good. I'll tell you that. I don't know if he was under the influence of anything that may have, was the reason why he, didn't take that impact like most of us would have, but who knows? I'm not going to make any allegations, but thank you, James Worley, for sharing that clip with us. But that was a brief introduction, again, of who Hampton Brandon is. I'm not sure if you heard me over the clip, but and again, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. But he was kind of brought into the into the IRL scene when he was discovered by Ice Poseidon, who put him on his live streams. He became a character, of the Ice Poseidon crew. And then he kind of did his own thing for a bit. Wasn't that very successful, I would say. I think he was a lot more successful when he was paired up with Ice. Then he kind of gotten into the drugs really bad and struggled with that. And he was doing really bad in Hollywood. I mean, there's, you see like Good Hampton, which, I'm not saying he wasn't on drugs then, but he just wasn't on them as bad as he was. Then you see when he was on them bad. And I mean, it's like day to night, and he apparently got some help. I think he got off of this hard stuff. He went to Florida, stayed down there for a bit. It's kind of the last thing I heard about him. And I know he was doing kind of some video game streaming down there. And then I guess apparently he made his way back to California and has now found himself in some pretty serious trouble, it looks like. And hell, even speaking about Skimask. Skimask had a run-in with Hampton Brandon when Skimask tried to check Hampton on the old streets of Hollywood. And that's where that famous term, the cut, comes from. Because Skimask ends up running like a freaking Olympic marathon runner, running away from Hampton when he didn't think, I guess, Hampton was going to actually check him, and Hampton did. And so Skimask, wasn't going to stay and fight, turns around and runs off, although he's going to always deny all of this. But the clip is out there, so you can see it for yourself. But even old Hampton Brandon and Skimask Andy have gotten into an altercation here and there. So let me take this off of here. So we had a breaking news update from earlier. Then we kind of got wind of some new little updates as we were going with today's breaking news update. That's how we roll here on the NJCourts channel. So I will look into this Hampton Brandon incident further for everybody. We'll definitely get you some more news on that. Like I said, there's a lot of it already kind of out there apparently. But I will try to get you more detailed information. We'll see if he's got a court case coming up. I'm sure he's probably going to get arraigned either today or by Monday. Not sure if he's, bailed out, if he's still in jail. Again, this was all new to me as of today. So look into that. I'll look into the SJC incident a bit. I don't think I was reading some things, I don't think anything happened further than him just being detained. I don't think he even went to jail, but I will confirm that. But he may have been given a ticket. I don't know. So who knows what's going on, but I'll see if anything came up from that incident. And then, of course, our next hearing that we have will be the last one for the month. Then we'll start the new year with a whole bunch of hearings that we'll be covering and following up with again. Will be the Skimask Andy hearing on December the 28th. All right. So don't forget that. Soup Roofer, I just got a link from Roofer. Let me share this to myself. We'll play that for those of you that little incident I was telling you about between Skimask and Hampton. We'll actually end the show with that clip, okay? Why speak about it when there's an actual clip we can watch about it? So give me a sec. Let me just forward that to my email, and I'll get that queued up here. Thanks for sharing that. Bringing me back to the good old days. All right. I think that came through. Let's see. There it is. All right. I got it. Trigger warning for the language. And without further ado, here is Skimask Annie. Shout out to Skimask Annie Exposed clip channel. This is where this clip hails from. The other clip, I will see where that channel was. I didn't get a chance to shout them out, but I'll definitely get you a shout out to them. And again, without further ado, this is the altercation when Skimask went and tried to check Hampton Brandon on the streets of Hollywood. And I'll let you guys watch the clip. Again, a lot of you have seen this before, but for some of you that haven't, enjoy.
Hey, what's up, man? We out here. Hampton Brandon. Where's Hampton Brandon? I fuck with Hampton Brandon, though. Yeah, Hampton Brandon. Hey, let's bring him out here.
Right now, I especially appreciate Frankie Dorsey and a lot of other people. Everyone helping me. I appreciate you guys.
This is only comedy for me. This is comedy for me.
Ooh, you hit me in the back of my head. You hit me in the back of my head. You hit me in the back.
This 40-year-old man just slapped a small white guy who's literally smoking drugs and sleeping outside and in hotels, in other people's hotels. He's not even jugging out the hotels. He's a real toxic waste of space. You go and you slap him, bro. I remember when I was traveling cross country and I was dropping my dog back off to my family's. Thank you. Skimask saying I was banned from Hollywood and that I robbed some people from Hollywood. You know, he heard a story. He heard the story from someone on the street. But the story that he heard was so retarded and out of pocket. Skimask decided to say I was banned and all these other things. I was like, who is this guy? I realized he's this little crackhead that I met at MacArthur Park.
I was a late kid.
I caught him selling shit at MacArthur. I was like, yo, I used to do that shit. I used to buy it from boosters and go sell it for twice the price. He's like, no, I just steal this shit. I'm just this and it. I'm like, oh, damn. Anyway, He ends up telling me he's a fan of me. I'm like, thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
Looking for the suspect. And I'm him.
And then he says I'm banned from Hollywood. And that I was going to get beat up. Now, guys, flash forward to this past month.
The event, look at this guy. I'm good, you good? Who found, oh, hold up. Let me tell you who it is.
I see him at the Nipsey Hussle Memorial. Rest in peace, Nip. Rip Nip.
What's good, Cinnamon Jack in this bitch?
Cinnamon Jack out here.
This is
Rest in peace. All right, we're finna get it in it at the Nipsey Memorial.
I can't even get mad at this guy right now, man. Two phones, it's all love, bro.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Hey, one love for sure, bro.
Shouts out to everybody from the fucking community.
Gang, gang. Vape Almighty on Instagram. Cinnamon Jack. Vape Almighty.
We out here. No doubt. We come together for this. No doubt, Cinnamon.
I see Skimask. He just smiled. He's like, how can I even? Like, bro, you weren't finna do shit anyway, bro. You're like 4'2".
Hey, Brandon. Stay up, homie. Hampton Brandon.
Skimask is saying I'm banned, this, that, and the third. Yeah, he's a crackhead. Dutch Masters, exactly. Biscuit, exactly. Some crackhead shit. I'm now out on the boulevard.
Hampton Brandon.
I see Skimask Andy. He runs and he hides.
How you doing, man?
Keep it up, man.
Why you don't scared of the paparazzi though? You're not streaming, is you a celebrity?
Keep it up, bro.
I'm trying to make it.
I'm gonna try and eat my food right now.
Are you trying not to be recorded?
I'll see you later, bro. Hit me up. Have a good one.
Yeah, you know you was recorded the other day.
Skimask seen me about 50 times in Hollywood. He would not dare walk up to me while he was streaming. He would not dare even speak to me.
You my homie. I used to be out here. But yeah, they Brandon famous, right?
I don't really know.
Nothing to do with me and you. I'm live on the internet, y'all. This motherfucker been talking hella shit. You want to go walk around the cut? I got homies right around the way. Me and you can hit the alley or do whatever. I ain't never been scared, player.
What do you mean?
I said you want to go fight me because we got beef. I'm not scared. Let's go around the way. Let's go around the way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Follow me. I'm on probation, pussy. I'm on probation, bitch. Come off the main street. You're a bitch. You're trying to make a scene. Follow me on the cut, like I said. Without your homies, it ain't nothing. You're a bitch.
Bro, like, leave me alone.
I stay on the GTA alley. No, I ain't worried about y'all. I'm on probation. I say come to the cut. Why you acting like that? Come to the cut. Right?
I'm going to definitely take a pause for a cause here. And I apologize because I almost didn't catch this donation. Gold Girl Rodriguez, thank you so much for the $5 super chat that reads, are we still going to Georgia? Gold Girl Rodriguez, absolutely we are. Thank you again for your $5 super chat, and I appreciate your continued support, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you, and spam them if you got them. Georgia. And don't worry, because of your help, Gold Girl, I will be arriving with cup in hand. Oh, yes. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's continue with this clip.
You scary, cuz. You scary talking to him like that. Right this way, pussy. We this way. I run Boulevard. You a nobody. You's a crackhead, player.
You're trying to be me. You're trying to be me. You're not going anywhere. You try to be your fucking self.
Yeah. Over this way. This way. I said this way. This nigga here, bro. Pussy. Watch this. Hey, how you doing? Where's Aladdin at? Aladdin?
Sit here.
I gotta get to the cut.
Here we go. Famous 50-yard dash, baby. Like Usain Bolt, man. not have done that.
Yeah. Pull up over there.
Yeah, when he's scared, he can run. I'll give him that. The only time he's fast.
What's up? Okay, my best. I want somebody to change me that.
I can't let you in, bro.
That's him right here?
Nah, you gotta get out of here.
No,
you gotta go, bro. I'm gonna go. Hold up. You gotta go, man. Oh, chill.
Homie don't want none of that drama. Woo! Skimask sounds like he's out of breath. But remember, he don't snitch and he never runs from anybody, all right? Even though you've seen it live, he still never snitches and he never runs from nobody. Remember that, okay? Oh, man. Is that about it, right? I don't think I remember.
If I can give you a message out of this whole, I don't think that you should be just streaming in alleyways and just talking, because they are feeding off of you being a dumpster diving, alleyway dwelling shish kebab. Fix what you have going on, please. For the greater good of YouTube IRL, for what the only reason Paul wanted to even involve other streamers instead of hogging it all around, Paul wanted to create everything that's
all right. Anyways, who would have known now, years later, that both these individuals at this exact same moment are both sitting in a jail cell. What a small world it is, huh? Anyways, everybody, I want to say a huge thank you for you spending almost 2-hour show today, which, again, was not my intentions to come on live today. I was actually planning an end-of-week show on Sunday, and I hope to see you guys then. But if there is breaking news, as always, we will break that news. And today, there was a little bit of news to break. Again, it was not our premiere, all right? Not trying to take any credit for it at all, nor do I want any. But we premiered somebody else's channel's own interview with Skimask Andy, straight from prison, okay? We also premiered, which was ours, well, kind of, an anonymous video that, again, shout out to you, that was sent to us from the last hearing of Skimask Andy's, which, again, after being, after the video being watched and after a consult with the NJCourts legal department, we were given the thumbs up to be able to premiere that video. So we broke that news for you. And that was the last hearing that Skimask Andy has gone through, okay? That was December 1st. Next hearing for Skimask Andy will be coming up December 28th, here very soon. You heard it from his mouth. He's almost even planning on probably being there till mid-February. We have no clue. We'll hopefully learn more on December 28th. But that was pretty much it. That's all I had for you guys today. Want to say a huge shout out to all my mods for being here. Thank you guys for all your hard work and support. I want to say a big thank you to all the members of jury for being here. Again, we've got 10 new members today. Actually, no, like 12, because I know a few of you weren't gifted memberships and just became members on your own. So thank you to gifted members. Thank you to members that became members of your own. Thank you especially to those that gifted those memberships. Want to say a huge thank you to you. Thank you for all the super chats, all the donations, everybody's love and kind support. Just let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Whoa! and I almost did. Holy moly. Give me 1 second here. I just got a notification. Let me just pull it up here. And I almost did. I'm going to put my big thank you here. Thank you, Gold Girl Rodriguez, for a $50 Venmo donation that reads, continued support for the Georgia Trip Fund. Gold Girl, thank you so much for that $50 Venmo donation. It shall be added towards the Georgia Fund, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you. I was hoping to bust it. And let me update, as a matter of fact, said donation goal, especially now with that $50 donation. 1 second. And this is just going to be kind of a, not exact, because we've actually got a few more other donations that I need to add to that, but this will be pretty close. So with that $50 donation, that puts us at about, drum roll please, there you go, at the bottom of your screen, $450. Thank you so much for everybody that has donated towards our next court trip, okay? That is coming up February the 7th. So, although a couple of months, it'll be here before we know it, all right? And that'll be in Georgia. And that is going to be for the Michelle Sabate, otherwise known as MGL DUI court hearing. So, Gold Girl Rodriguez, thank you so much again for your $50 Venmo donation. I'm not sure if you got the notification the last show, but I am still trying to recover from an injury. And when I do, I'm going to be having a grand ceremony. As a matter of fact, whether I recover or not doesn't matter, because this party is going to be coming up here very soon. But I am going to be saying a huge thank you to all these supporters with one of the largest crab dance festivals you can imagine. And it'll be starting here very soon, my friends. So, Go Girl, again, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for everybody's support today. And I want to say, have a wonderful Friday. I hope you have a great weekend coming up. And for today, and oh, before I say that part, don't forget, keep that head on a swivel. Check your six. And don't forget to love somebody, all right? That's the most important part. Love somebody. But NJCourts for today, unless there's any other breaking news, and if there is, I will break it. And don't forget, if you enjoyed today's show, if you could please give me a thumbs up on your way out, it'd be much appreciated. And as always, I shall see you on the next one. But for today, NJCourts is officially out. Ooh, I couldn't carry that one too long. I apologize. Hold on. Out of here. All right, you guys. Love you. Take care. And we'll see you at the end of this weekend. Keep those notifications on. I'll let you know when our end of the week show is coming up. Have a great weekend, y'all. Peace.